A bitch. There we go. Hey, Nancy. Glad to have you here. Pretty much my first time going on Streamlabs with this, so I messed up when I first started. I'm probably figuring this thing out, to tell you the truth, one day at a time. And little Ben is meowing already. Hello, Piccolo. And today we are starting with. Oh, hey, Naya. The big guy, Godzilla. Because that's what time it is. 12:56. Uh huh. That's the time. Oh. Yeah, you're joking. Nope. That's, I'm going to let a few other people join us, but today we are talking about Godzilla, the big guy, one of the early kaiju films. And Godzilla originally in Japan was in Japanese, and then when it brought over here, they added Raymond Burr to it in 1954. So that's what happened there. That's why there are actually two versions of it, one with and one without Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr was basically there to kind of describe Godzilla. Oh, yeah, there it is. So that's how come we have Godzilla the way he is. And it's almost always a year after that they do the Godzillas that they come out. Godzilla movie list. Now, the original one was Godzilla, 1954, and then 1956 is when it first came here to the United States. So it started off with Godzilla. Godzilla raids again, and then it came over here to the States, 1956, with Raymond Burr. Then the next one after that is King Kong versus Godzilla. What are you up to, Brat Cat? Followed by Mothra versus Godzilla. And then you have Ghidra, the three-headed monster. This is the list on the order that they came out. Basically, Mothra versus Godzilla and Ghidra, the three-headed monster, both came out in 1964. Followed in 1965 by Invasion of Astro Monster. So let's see. Let me check something real quick. I might have to bounce out and come back. I have a feeling this didn't go out to everyone. Let me see. Real quick. Boom. Let's see if mine got broadcasted. Good grief. Yep, it's out there. Good. So, don't know if anyone's awake or not. Told them I was going to be going about this time today. So I'm going to have me one of my Coca-Cola waters, and I'll just continue letting you know about the history of Godzilla. Okay. Godzilla movie listings. Hey, Adam. Glad to have you here. I did a quick check to make sure it went out to everyone. Hey, Carl the fan. Yep. We are doing the Godzilla movies today. Which I've had for a long time. A lot of the movies. Now, the thing is, these movies, they go through several different eras. The Heisei, the Showa, the millennia, and so on and so forth. Starting off with, as I've already said to Naya, Godzilla 1954. The next one was Godzilla Raids Again in 1955. King Kong versus Godzilla. That was 1963. Now, there's always been a year or two difference between when it is made in Japan and when it comes to America. Then the next one was 1964, Mothra versus Godzilla. Next one after that was Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. That one was in 1964 as well. So they were doing about two movies a year when they were doing these. And followed by Invasion of Astro Monster, which is also Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. That's the one that had the Exilians. Then you had Ibra, Horror of the Deep in 1966. These were all great movies. And I watched them all as a kid. Godzilla, Son of Godzilla. Now, Son of Godzilla is a hilarious one. That one, you basically have Milla and his adventures. Wait a minute. Actually, no, Son of Godzilla isn't that particular one. This one here is when the reporter goes to an island. The scientists are are doing an experiment to uh, alter weather, and they happen to be doing it on quote unquote later to become Monster Island, where Godzilla and a few other creatures are. Followed by Destroy All Monsters. That's right, Godzilla's Revenge is the one with Milla, and that's the funny one. Although Son of Godzilla is also humorous. The interactions between the baby Godzilla and Godzilla himself and the antics that they get into was quite humorous right there. So, let's see here. Now we've got All Monsters Attack. Ah, over here in the States it became Godzilla's Revenge, but over there it was All Monster Attack. Then you have, hello guys. Piccolo, why are you chasing Nina? Huh? And get off of my whiteboard. Yes, we have the big guy, G-Man, right here. Yes, I do have a giant Godzilla toy. I add stuff to my collections all the time. Mister come flying in here, chasing Nina. Hi, Nina. I know. He was chasing you. Godzilla versus Hedorah. Oh, I love that movie. 1971. That's over here it was called Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. Then Godzilla versus Gigan. And then Godzilla versus Megalon. And then Godzilla. See, the thing is, over here, it's a different order of them. Uh, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, 1974. You don't need to be over there. The Terror of Mechagodzilla in 75. And then after that last one, Terror of Mechagodzilla, which actually over here in the States was the actually last one over here was Godzilla versus versus Megalon in the American release. And then after the last one in 75, there was a 10-year hiatus. We heard nothing. Then the next era started with Godzilla 1985, followed by Godzilla versus Biollante, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, Godzilla and Mothra, The Battle for Earth, which actually is a good one. That's the one that introduces Batra. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, which a lot of people are theorizing that that's who one of the new bads is going to be in the legendary movie coming up soon. That'll be really cool. Godzilla versus Destroyer. Yes, that is one of the interesting ones where they do bring back, uh, because the Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, you see Baby Godzilla, who gets captured by Space Godzilla. And the one before that, I believe during Mechagodzilla 2, one of them, uh, basically he hatches. And then that ended it right 95. And then the next Godzilla we got was the infamous 1998/99 American Godzilla with the iguana, which they had gotten permission. It was done by, let's see here, which company? I think it was the Universal pick, if I remember correctly. I just know that I actually enjoyed it because I watched them because it was a Godzilla movie. It was a giant kaiju movie. And that's the reason why I watched it. But right after that one, because Toho went, nope, and pulled back the licensing from uh, who they had licensed the rights for Godzilla to. They still retained the rights. They just allowed them to do a 3-movie deal. Unfortunately, only one movie was done because the Japanese didn't like what they did with the character. And they one of the rules that they have for Godzilla is Godzilla does not, he may inadvertently kill people, but he doesn't eat humans. He's just a force of nature. He don't eat them. He lives off of radiation. And basically in this Godzilla, yeah, he was eating fish, but he also tried to eat the good guys, the humans. So it's like, no, 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 no. So they went yoink, but they had already had the cartoon, Godzilla TV cartoon, done pretty much at the same time they were doing the movie. So that's the reason why we had 2 to 3 seasons of the Godzilla cartoon show. Now, no one's really being talkative in the chat. I've just had a few people chat up. Let's see here. I have one viewer, according to this. Let me bring it up on my phone so I can actually see what's going on here. Shit. I got 4 watching. So we'll see how many more come in. Yep. Yeah. So it does show actual viewers. Let me. All right. Bye. Okay. So now we've heard from Zach. Now let's see if we can get a hold of the Zakamaka. Zika Zaka Zika Zaka. One viewer again. Huh? 2 viewers. Hey everyone. Feel free to say hi in the chat. That way I know who's visiting. We're going to be doing some more. I'm just giving. Hey Zach. Did I just wake you up too? Did I just wake you up? No, no. Oh, good, because I just called John, woke him up. He was up late. I'm actually live right now, just letting you know. If you want to hop in. I only got a couple of viewers in. That's weird. Yeah. It's like weird. Yeah, exactly. Adam stopped in, Carl stopped in, and that was about it. Joey's here. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I just belched. Oh, yeah, Joey just popped into the chat. Yeah, he's calling me Top Golf Champ Dave. Oh yeah. All right. I'll see you in the chat. Bye. Because I know that well, no, I'm not doing Johnny Five yet. I'm still trying to locate those stupid instructions. James took over my chair and started moving stuff, so now I've got to figure out what happened to the instructions. They're taking the instructions out to look at them. And as I was telling everyone, I'm doing Godzilla today. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This is the 1954 one. And I've got all my Godzilla monster movies here, including the new ones, including Rebirth of Mothra. So here's Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, which was really good. Ooh, it sounds like we're going to get some rain today. Then the newer Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, Godzilla versus Mecha. This is the Japanese version. Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla. And Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, Mothra. They did these as double packs when they first came out over here to the States. You can sometimes get them individually. But the last one of this era of basically you had the Heisei, you had the Showa. This is the last one of the Showa. Actually, this is the last one of the Millennia series, Godzilla Final Wars, where they brought in 16, actually 15 monsters into this one movie. Hey, John. Actually, her birthday's next month, Joey. Actually, this last time, John beat me and Zach. The time before that, I beat him. So, yep, Nina is interested in what Daddy's doing here. But I tell you what, guys, I do have a Lego build. Hold on, let me do something here. Something is off. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's the reason why it was so dark in here. I got the Aston Martin little mini bill. 97 pieces that I'll be doing. I should have got what Dave got. What maybe my rating would have been higher. I actually enjoyed the British version of corned beef hash and eggs. Next time I'll probably get the full British. Yeah, we tend to pass it around on who wins. You know that? I'm having Killer Cola right now. I figured out why it has a not a full cola taste. It's because of the probably needs just a little bit more flavoring to counteract the soda water flavor. Yes, their breakfasts are good, Joey. Yep, fish and chips, and it did not hit. Well, the thing is, you got to get the. You had their fish and chips there, Joey, and it didn't hit, huh? Me, I love fish and chips, but you also have to put on that malt vinegar on them, and occasionally have some tartar sauce to put on the fish. Yeah, fish and chips, you hit it with that malt vinegar and then some salt. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, John had the turkey club. He was full for a while after that, but we'll see what happens. We will see. We will see. Taking it one step at a time, guys. But while digging out some of the movies and such, besides which, it's Godzilla time. Yes, I keep showing them on the screen. Oh yeah, when you find a good place to eat, you go there. Yep, there's Godzilla raids again. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. Godzilla 2000, which was followed by Godzilla versus Megaguirus. I enjoy all these types of movies because I enjoy them. And that's the main reason why. And I grew up watching them as a kid. And that's the important thing is you watch something that you enjoy. And let's see here. Now, let's see here. There's Godzilla versus Megalon. Ah, and yes, John, there she is, Barbarella, Queen of the Galaxy. It was originally just done as Barbarella, then they added in and went as Barbarella overseas. Here in the States, they had to put in Queen of the Galaxy for over here. And then I've got my Sergeant Kabukiman, NYPD, and is actually autographed by Rick Gianassi and Lloyd Kaufman here on the back. It's made out to both me and James. We met them at MegaCon one year. It was so friggin' awesome. And Rick Gianassi, oh my God, that man is so friggin' tall. It is ridiculous. But I'm going to get on to some of my other I'm going to get on to some of the movie reviews real quick. I just watched Masters of the Universe with Idris Elba and the whole new cast of characters. And I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. The character designs and costumings were spot on. They were good with Ram Man, Mechanic, Man at Arms. The only thing with the Man at Arms character, they didn't have anything come across the no chin guard or whatever, like sometimes appears on in the cartoon. But he did have the mace and a few other things that he used in the cartoon, so they did pretty good. Tila was a good design. Now, Evil Lynn. You see Evil Lynn with the proper crown and such, but then you see the white hair. She has longer white hair. In the cartoon, they do reveal that her crown thing getting knocked off and that she does have white hair. So that's something you got to remember. The 80s Master of the Universe, they didn't give Evil Lynn the white hair, but uh, Meg, who played, let's see here, Meg, trying to remember her name. She's been in quite a few movies. Her eyes are naturally almost a gray type of eyes, blue gray eyes, and they are just so haunting. And she was a perfect casting for Evil Lynn. But two of the characters from that Dolph Lundgren movie do appear in this new movie. Karg, and I swear I saw the character Blade, who is the bald guy with the metal on the side of the head, in points. And it's like, that looks like him. I'm pretty sure it is him, even if they're not admitting to it or not. But it was like, nice. And Dolph Lundgren is in there as well. He's in a gym. So be aware to look out for that. I love how it starts off on Eternia. And to save Adam, he gets sort of kind of time warped slash portaled to Earth. So you follow his life a short while. You see him as a kid, and then you see him as an adult working in an office. But when you see his bedroom, he's got drawings of all the people of Eternia that he remembers from when he was a kid. And he gave each of them different names, like Ram Man, Fisto, Mechanic. And it's like when he first arrives there, he runs into who later becomes known as Ram Man. He's like, Ram Man. He's like, what did you call me? It's like, well, you're a man and you ram things. And then he meets Fisto. And he's like, why do you call me Fisto? Because you fist stuff. I'm like, oh boy. It was fun. It is a dang good movie. I enjoyed it. I do recommend everyone else go and check it out. Oh wow, I only have one viewer. Who's watching, guys? Let's go ahead and put something in the chat. You guys are usually a little bit more chatty and usually have more people. Maybe I got a little bit too early today. Well, I said I was going to go today, and I am. Let me get this bad boy out, and maybe I can go ahead and do some building right here while we're seeing if anyone else is going to come in. Because I do have this little kit here. Interesting. Wonder what the little white box is for. Well, there's only 67 pieces for this Aston Martin. Let's see if I can get it to look like it. Unless those are the special pieces. Oh, I like this. Basically, it looks like there's 21 steps. So let's see. I need this one. I need a 3x3. Oh, I wonder if those are the. Hmm. Ah, okay. So I'm going to pull one of these out, one of these super smalls. It says I need one of these. So next is going to be these two little pieces. That takes care of that end. I need another 3x3 for the other end. And this piece here. Hmm. One and two. Oh yeah, definitely sounds like rain today. So that one goes there. Now for this. I appreciate it, John. Well, I've got the bottom part of the framework done. Let's see. Okay, it looks like I have to flip it over. That one goes all the way back here. Oh, I see what it does. Okay, it looks like I just put the brown one in there. Ah, yep, I was right. The brown one goes in the middle, right there. Then this one goes on the other side. Oh, there you go. Looks like mm, 2, 3 singles. That looks like a gray, clear one. I don't think there are any clear ones in here. Oh, yep, there is a clear one right there. Thank you for watching, John. Appreciate it. All right, so this one there. So far, so good. There. Okay. Looks like the little snot brick. Upside down. Snot brick. It's a green piece. Okay. See. So this one has to go. That one. This one goes one back. Snot brick. There. And a snot brick over here. Yes, this is the actual name of them. There we go. Lego build. And then these two here. And that side. There we go. Yeah, that takes care of all that. Then we have to go underneath, it looks like. Oh, this on top. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm on part section 8. So this and this. One goes there. This is some fun looking at this thing. Yep, this is my Godzilla attack shirt. Basically, this is goes back to the Marvel comic Godzilla Red Ronin batch. All right, boom, 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 boom. Looks like I need a flat black piece to go right here. Looks like I got to put in. Boom, boom, and all right, that one goes there. Yeah, I could hear it over here. It's getting ready to really come down over here ourselves. Because I put that on the wrong side. There's that one. Let's see. Still one viewer. I appreciate you staying with me, John. 1, 2. All right, that's those three there. Okay, so I have. Oh, so that one there. That one there. That one. And now for this one. Yep. Now for the other side. All right, looks like I need another crisscross applesauce. Oops, I think I skipped a step. And then this one goes here. That dark green one. And two more clear ones. One, two. I think I forgot some things here. Ah, need a green dot right there. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Another one of those little round pickers. Like that takes care of those round pegs. No, don't. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I got another one. I think I did a boo boo. Yeah, I definitely did a boo boo. Yep, that's what it goes to. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Do it. Happy, happy. Had to take a quick fit stop, but I do have a nice little fade in, fade out on that, if you agree with me. Plus, I dropped a part and I was trying to find it, but it's so small, I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, this one, this one. It looks like two snot blocks. Oh, good. Yes, I've been watching some YouTube videos, so I'm learning what these things are called. That one goes there. It goes there. Okay, wait a second. Okay, goes right there. Ah, now these go down both sides. So technically, I could have put those on first before putting that in place, which I think I'm going to do. Pretty good. So far, so good. Uh, Did I do the exact opposite on the other side? And oh, that's supposed to be a flat, not a one by. It happens. One thing about the one by ones, you do give them a slight turn and they come right off. Oh, not that one. There it is, flat block, flat block, flat block, plate. Basically, the flat blocks are the plates. This one. Oh, that might be what's in this box here. A possibility. Ah, these are the stickers. I'm going to hold off on the stickers right now. Yes, we are. I'm building a Lego today. So this clear goes here. That means the other clear goes the opposite side. Okay, got that. One on each side. Need one of these. Going to this. That. Goes there. That goes here. So far, so good. I think it's adjustable. 18, 19. Okay. Definitely got quite a few extra pieces, evidently. Hmm. Interesting. All right, let's see. Oh, I see where that goes next. So I need to do one this way. And there's all four of those. Let me finish this one. Oh, The green ones have to go here. I skipped something because it didn't actually show me it. And these go here. That's the reason I think it didn't look right. That's why I went back and double checked. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now comes these. One that way. One that way. Now for these four. Let's see. Okay. So far, so good. Boom, boom, boom. I just have to put these on, facing backwards. Ah, I'll put those stickers on later. Yes, I got a phone call coming in from a friend of mine nearby, and I'll be going over to her house in a little bit after I get done with this. Ah, oh, we doing good. All right, boom, boom, that bop, 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 bop. Okay, got those four. Got a step down here. Basically, I'm on the last few bits of this thing. Like how they got it folded, so it makes it easy enough for me to do. Boom, boom, those four. These two. It's actually taking shape really good. Getting there. Now I just got to, yeah, it looks like his, okay. I got a slope down, it looks like, which goes right here. Okay. All right, the slope down. Looks like two more green. Oh, wait a minute. These are the dark greens. Go right here. Ah, It's like this one goes here. Okay, I see what it does. Flat, flat. Okay. Don't, don't do the same thing in the back. Parts here. Don't. Don't. Yepper. And now for the wheels. I'm actually glad they gave me a few extra small pieces. One, two. Three, and four. Hey, how you doing, Yakov? Hey, D-Man. Sorry, it's a low work area. How's that? Sorry about that. I'm actually almost done with this build. I've been working on it for quite a while. That's why I've been picking up the pieces and then picking up the whole thing. Ah, come on. Oh, that might work better. I do it the opposite. There we go. I actually just finished the Aston Martin. What I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go to the Orlando Brick Company and get some silver ones and such and rebuild this in silver. Kind of make it look like a James Bond mobile. And this thing will roll too. Glad to have you guys here. It's been pretty much me and John this whole time. Sorry about that, guys. Well, 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 there's the instruction book. There's what it's supposed to look like, and I actually did good. I actually got it good. Oh, sorry, I had that up too high. Yep. There's the build, and there it is. Now, how long have I been going? About an hour and 12. Well, I started off. Yeah. Well, I talked a little bit about the Masters of the Universe movie. It's actually really good. They did a dang good job of matching the character costumes. It was really good. They did a damn good job of it. Sometimes they try and fail when they do some costumes, and other times they do a damn good job. To be honest with you, between Howard the Duck and the other ones, in case you're wondering what this is, these are my stickers. to put on the Lego, but I'm not going to put the stickers on. I'll save those for other times. Let's see. Oh, win. Let's see what the Lego thing. Let me grab my eyes. She's meowing up a storm there. Let's see. This thing says, win. Go to www.lego.com to fill out a short survey on this product for a chance to win a cool Lego set. I think I'll do that. Hey, free is good. Plus, this one here also has a coupon for kids go free to Legoland. Unfortunately, expired 2 years ago, 2024. Oh well. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I dropped one piece. Luckily, they gave us extra. It's going to be a cool one for the collection. But yo, how you doing? Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, they're starting to come in. Although my viewer log here saying only one, but it's probably different on regular like YouTube. Yep, there's 8 and 2 likes and 9 viewing. Yep, yep, yeah. I definitely got to do the other one. I'm gonna get another one of these later, so I don't open up this bag. Yes, yes, they do. We also got to go back to the Orlando Brick Company. Yes, they do. Yep. Oh yeah. I dropped a small Lego piece on the floor. I know I'm going to be finding that sometime in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'll step on it. Yeah, I'm just adding the pieces to my little box here. This also has my Johnny Five one in it. Still hunting it. I have a feeling it went underneath a cabinet somewhere, so I'm going to be digging out under cabinets next. Yeah, this is something I got in a Lego bucket that I found. Actually, I found that out on the ground somewhere, believe it or not. I'm going to be hitting up some thrift stores next week looking for Lego, loose Legos. Because with the loose, no problem. Peace. Sorry you guys missed out most of this Lego build. But as I was doing, I was picking it up and putting them together. Not just here on the thing. I'd pick it up and show you guys my progress. Yep, like and subscribe. You know who didn't show up is Lantern, but he's okay. He's usually recovering after the other night. Let's see. One of my other Lego builds I did a while back, off camera, was this one here. A little Hello Kitty Lego build that I got for Tina. This thing here have what's called nano blocks. These blocks are hyper tiny. When I say tiny, I mean minuscule. I've got another Lego type build right here. It's another nano block one. This one here I actually got at Walmart. We slowly pull off the price tag off of this bad boy. Let's see here. This thing is how many pieces? 160 pieces in this little box. Let me open it up and I'll show you what I mean. Well, the thing is, guys, this thing here, let me show you how big the blocks are. That's a 6x6 right there. That little tiny gray one. These are called nano blocks. You guys want me to put this one together today or wait for another one? One, two, three. Look at that. Look at how tiny those stupid things are. 4, 5, 6 bags of these things. These are mini schools. 160 parts. 36 steps in this bad boy. Just to make the Goku. And it doesn't tell you which bag to go to. You just go, go, go. And it looks like you start off with the face and head on this bad boy. That's why these nano ones, I'm going to have to get my tray out so I don't have to worry about dropping things. Also, I was drinking my Killer Cola. Well, now, let's see what. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Okay. No, I don't think you would. The regular Lego has good instructions. Now, I'm using today Streamlabs, so I'm able to do things like be right back, do intermission, and then back to my regular live. I'm working on different things for this thing. I'm learning how to do stuff. Well, the Streamlabs showing only one viewer. This thing here showing 7, so I'm not sure what's going on there. That's why I've got my phone on what's going on. But I definitely want to get the Johnny 5 done. Yep, real streamer hours. That's the important thing. I'm building up my sub count and everything as we go. Speaking of which, let me do a quick check there. 220. So right now I'm at 220. Sorry about looking down like that. But we're getting there slowly but steadily. Okay. Like I said, I watched Masters of the Universe. I've watched The Gorge. The Gorge is actually a really good one. As a, I could almost describe it as a action horror of a bit slash spy, because there are spy elements in it, and it's a really good watch. It's like makes you think until something makes its appearance. These two foreign country operatives are opposite side of a gorge, making sure something doesn't come out. And it's like, some of the history that they're putting down in this thing is like interesting. Well, he is going to go right up here. Oh, there went my little figurine. I'll get him in a minute. But slowly but steadily, slowly but steadily. And the nice thing about having the Legos, I take this list with the parts list. Oh, this one don't even give you the full list of the parts in here. You basically got to take the whole thing with you and put it together while you're there. That's one thing I like about this one here. It gives you the list of all the blocks you're going to need. So I technically could take this with me to the Orlando Brick Company and just get the full size blocks and make a full size Goku. You know that? I could probably do the same thing with the Hello Kitty one there too, with the nanos, because it does give me that full list. Ah, it says, note, there are 2 types of blocks, each with different angles. I think I'm going to try that out. Try and do that. Yeah, I need to put that there. Make sure I put all these. What's in the box? Of course, it falls on the floor. Luckily, I've got this. Well, that gives me an idea about something to do just now. I've got all these tubes from my Gatorade Zeros. I could use that to sort micro parts for future. And now this will go in my official Lego box, my Lego carry-all. I got this at the Orlando Brick Company too. I got a whole bunch of these type of things. That one there. This one here, another Lego box. What did I put in here? Ah, that's right. This has my ones I got at the convention. All my new ones. I also got these, which come with a nice little light up block power source. So once I change the batteries out in this, I can actually plug this in this side, turn it on, and light this thing up. So let me get some new batteries for this. I'll build one of these out and let you see what it looks like. Ooh, that would be good. Because there are some Legos like that had power at one time. They discontinued that set. Ah, sounds like Tina just woke up. Put that back there. I got place for everything and everything in its place. Oh, by the way, new taste sensation. Strawberry Terror, Liquid Death. So first time trying that out. I think I'm gonna have to plug in my microphone to make things louder for you guys. It's definitely strawberry flavor. I'm trying to think if there's actually a strawberry soda out there besides possibly a Fanta. I know they're trying to duplicate a lot of the popular sodas in Liquid Death, like they've done with the cola, the root beer, the Mountain Don't, the Doctor Death, the orange. It's a mild strawberry flavor, but I'm trying to remember what it would remind me of. Let's see here. Queers Man's at 3 crowns. 4 likes, 5 watching, 6 watching. All right, all right. Glad to have you guys here. I just, hey, me, I'll get frustrated. Then I'll stop and think about it a second or two. Then I'll go back to it. But I will get it done. As Larry the Cable Guy would say, get her done. Because that's about the only way you can do that type of stuff, guys. Now, I'm thinking about what my next, I'm going to be looking around to see what the next food hot challenge is to bring to you guys. And then I'll see what I'll be doing then. But let me go through my movies here for you guys. Earlier, I showed this to everyone. This is my autographed copy by Richard Giannis and Lloyd Kaufman. Sergeant Kabukiman, NYPD. Interesting movie. A superhero for the 90s, says the New York Post. And as American as violence. Fatal sushi. Lethal chopsticks. And this one here is the unrated director's cut. I actually bought this. Oh, New York Times says this is Columbo with a dash of Jim Carrey. It is hilarious. I've actually considered putting together a Sergeant Kabuki Man costume. It's just putting together that wig will be a bear. Now, let's see here. I think this is. Yep. Godzilla versus Megalon. This is the first appearance of Jet Jaguar. Now they have, and Jet Jaguar was supposed to be a, was technically a backdoor pilot for them to try and get their own, Toho to get their own version of Ultraman or Spectraman into movies and such. But this was also near the end of the Godzilla as a franchise at that time until 1975, and then 10 years later they come out with Godzilla 1985, which is the return of Godzilla, and that was the start of the Heisei. Let's see here. It was Heisei, which should be this batch here. Then you have the Showa era. Oh, excuse me. Let me. That's the guy again. Mog Monster. I also got my Rebirth of Mothra right here. Let's see here. That's the end of the Legend Millennia. These two movies here are part of the Showa era, which is where Godzilla 1985, Godzilla versus Biollante, Godzilla versus Mothra, The Battle for Earth, which also introduces Batra, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Now, this is a hilarious one here because you got aliens from the future coming back to do something with Godzilla. And they end up having to create Godzilla. Then, after the Showa era, with the last uh, entry into that, you had. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I got to get these back into order. Yep, that was. Then we go over here. Basically, after the last one for that was Godzilla versus Destroyer, where the burning Godzilla. This guy right here, burning Godzilla, where he melts down. And a new Godzilla, basically, because during the whole production, Junior, when Godzilla started to first melt down, there was a massive outburst of energy, and it kind of grew up, baby Godzilla, Milla, into a Junior Godzilla. And then at the end, Junior Godzilla looks like he's dead and such. Godzilla melts down after he destroys Destroyer. And then at the end of it, there's a new Godzilla. And then they cut it. And then you don't hear anything again all the way up until after 1998, that the American Godzilla, they come out with Godzilla 2000. This is the start of the Millennia Edition. Then the next one after this is Godzilla versus Megaguirus. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. See, here's Mechaguirus. Basically a giant dragonfly. And you got basically got Godzilla, Meganula, Megaguirus, Megagiron. Basically the three stages of the dragonfly. Yeah, here we go. Then you've got Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. And then there's Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Then you have the Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. Giant monsters all out attack. Now, the Godzilla 2000 is also known as Godzilla versus Orga. And about the same time, they started coming out with the different cameras, which are also really good. But the end of the Millennia Edition is Godzilla Final Wars, the 50th anniversary of Godzilla. I actually have this still wrapped in the black paper. Let's see if I got that one handy. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Where'd I get that bad boy? I thought I pulled that one out. I did pull that one out. So where did it go? Saw the bad boy. Huh, that's weird. I know I got it. I just pulled it out. What did I do with it? But I have watched every Godzilla movie made, and whenever I get a chance, like I even rebuy some of the movies from time to time, like I did here with the Godzilla or Ghidorah, three-headed monster, and the Godzilla Raised Again, which was the second movie. They were both in black and white. Oh yeah, I have all types of good stuff. I've been collecting, and the reason why I got some of this stuff was some of these movies I would hit up the movie stores, and when Hollywood Video went out, I rated their movies, and when Blockbuster went out, I went there as well. Now, some of these, yeah, they're still sealed in the plastic, like this one here, because I've watched it so many times. Now, the plastic has started unsealing on me, but I try and keep them safe like that because they were very important to me. And I've watched them so many times. It's like with the Star Trek, the original series. If you guys were, oh yeah, Jen, Gojira! Yeah, Gojira was a cross of two creatures, gorilla and basically lizard, or Godzilla and whale or something like that to give it the giant monster, and that's how Gojira was done. It's like fun stuff. Now I'll have to. I thought I thought it was right there on my rack of movies right there. Unfortunately, I it might be actually out in the front room, and I didn't bring it back here. But that'll be for the next time. But the strawberry tear isn't bad. It's an interesting flavor. Now I have some that are my favorites. I like the orange. The Mountain Don't not bad, but I really like the Psycho Cider and the teas. Now, the Dead Billionaire wasn't bad, not bad at all. And if I'm correct, the Dead Billionaire is the only one of Mothra. Not that one. Then I got a couple of them here for you. Three movies for you to watch then. The original Mothra. All right. Then they come back with that one there. Godzilla and Mothra, The Battle for Earth. That's the one that introduces Batra, the evil version of Mothra. So you have Mothra battling Batra, and then eventually they both combine to subdue Godzilla. It's a really good one. And then that came out after that one, but before this one here are the three Rebirth of Mothra movies. Rebirth of Mothra. Love these. Really good ones. Instead of calling them the fairies, they're called the Elias, the little girl summoners of Mothra. They're referred to as the Elias. And then the next time you discover Mothra is during the Millennia season, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, all monster attack. This one was good too. This one here, it kind of veers away from the other Godzilla movies in that this one here, Godzilla, is possessed by all the people that were killed during the atomic bombs, as well as during the wars. And they all come together and basically possess Godzilla. And believe it or not, in this one here, King Ghidorah, Mothra, and if I remember correctly, Baragon, Mothra, and King Ghidorah are all sacred monsters that come to help defend Tokyo against Godzilla. It's actually really good. I'm going to be watching this one again here very, very soon. I liked it. But I'll be watching the newer movies that are coming out, like Supergirl, very shortly. I started watching Scary Movie 6. It was like, oh, brother. They just love doing the camp. Boy, do they love doing the camp. They even brought back Doofy into that one. It's like all the original cast is coming back into Scary Movie 6. It's like, oh boy. And I tell you one thing, there's a ghost face mask in there in Scary Movie 6 that John would laugh his ass off. Because it looks like his whole face was just beaten up. And the mask shows that instead of the guy's actual face. Oh yeah, Crypto. And actually, technically, Jen, Crypto is actually Supergirl's dog. Yes, Rebirth is good, Jen. But yeah, Crypto, the super dog in this one, basically he appeared in the first Superman movie that's connected with the Supergirl one coming out. And he didn't get any too much backstory, but you notice that Crypto wouldn't listen to Kal-El, but he does listen to Kara Zor-El. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. The Superman movie, it was good. They had a good pick in Nathan Fillion to play Guy Gardner in the Superman movie. It was like, oh yeah, and they brought in Hot Girl and Mr. Terrific. And I think they also brought in Metamorpho. And I'd like to see them continue that, bringing in that type of roster to gradually bring in the Justice League. Now, the thing is, if I remember correctly, at the in that the Justice League was founded by Maxwell Lord, which is also from the comic books. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with that one, if they can continue this series of movies forward. Because I know what is going on with Maxwell Lord. Oh yeah, let's see here. I'm started to watch the Mario Galaxy, but I've been watching some of the older stuff too. Because I have, and I've been watching a lot of the old stuff. Like the other night, I watched Invasion Earth. The aliens are among us. That one there is so campy. It's along the same lines of camp as Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but not as much horror, so to speak. And it's like, oh man, it's like a combination of Killer Clowns from Outer Space meets Gremlins meets uh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers and all this, and it's like, oh god, it is funny and good. And John is now starting to get into some of the full moon production ones. Hopefully, he'll watch Subspecies first. Primate. Yep, that's on my list to watch. I came across that one. I believe that one. I think I know what that one's about. Have Have you guys seen the movie Nope? Nope. Nope. That was actually pretty good. The title got me interested. I watched it and it's like, ooh, nice. Is it a sci-fi alien movie? Is it a monster of the day movie? What is it? And the name of the antagonist, or actually the quote unquote villain of the movie, has been nicknamed Jean Jacket. I would definitely recommend you guys check that one out. It is actually, nope, LOL, yep. Now, are you going to watch it or are you not going to watch it? Nope. I tell you one thing, it was a fun name to see, and it's like, okay, I'm intrigued. I've got to watch it. So I actually caught a couple of the trailers. It's like, this is very good. And to let you know, there is actually a monkey in the movie. But, and they keep going back to the monkey throughout the movie. Because what goes on with the monkey is kind of relevant to what happens later in the movie. Hmm. Well, the thing is, that movie is actually really funny, Jen. It's hilarious. And what's funny is the old man at the beginning with the dog, he is in a whole bunch of movies portraying the same character pretty much. He's in Spaced Invaders, which is another alien movie I would highly recommend if you want to laugh. And Space Invaders actually takes place during Halloween. And the radio station in this little town decides to replay Orson Welles' War of the Worlds radio broadcast. And guess what? These aliens hear the broadcast and go, oh, their people are attacking the Earth. Let's go join them. Oh, man, it is hilarious. It is a good, fun movie to watch. What's Tina's favorite movie? Ah, Well, it's kind of hard for me to get her to watch anything horror, to be honest with you. She does like comedy movies. She watches a lot of wrestling. There's a lot of movies I've been trying to get her to watch. Sometimes she watches them, sometimes she don't. Now I have introduced her to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and Return to the Killer Tomatoes. I'm gradually working on getting the other two. I think I do have uh, the Killer Tomatoes Strike Back, and then I think the fourth one is Killer Tomatoes Take Paris. Uh, I've seen, I believe, two of the four, so I'm working on it. Well, some of them are good, some of them are bad. I've watched all now. I've watched all the Starship Trooper movies, including the animated ones, TV shows and such. That was a good series of movies and such. And what's scary, and just like I like the Judge Dredd movies, the only problem I had with the Judge Dredd movie, the first one, was that Sylvester Stallone took off the helmet because he thought it was a comedy, and whereas the last movie, Dredd, with Carl Urban, he did a damn good job of the character. And they were working on doing a TV series called Mega City One. There was talks of a second Dredd movie coming out. I would love to see them do uh, Strontium Dog, which is another thing from the Dredd universe. Uh, Either that or Rogue Trooper or Durham Red, which is connected with the Strontium Dog. There are so many of those 2000 AD comic runs that they could do. Dan Dare, the High Rock, which is an interesting one, which is basically a prison in orbit, and anyone that gets sent up there, they're given a number, and basically the first name and a number, and such, take away their identity, and there's no way to escape from the quote unquote high rock. There are weapons trained all over the place. If someone does try to escape, they get shot out of space. It's like, oh boy. I had a I made myself a couple of egg and chorizo sausage burritos because I like using my cast iron. Tina has a hard time cooking with cast iron. She's still learning that. There's a technique you have to do and heat, but it's getting there. Sorry about having to look down at my phone because of the. Oh, maybe I can actually. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, there we go. So I can make it bigger. All right. Well, I'm learning what I can do with Streamlabs right now. One of the things is when I need to make a quick run to grab something or such, I can put you guys into be right back. I'm not sure what intermission will do. Ah, that's what intermission will do. Okay, back to live. See, I can do the starting soon. I can do ending soon. I can do the I'll be right back intermission and then back to live. Then I can go. So I'm working on these things, learning how to do it. Hey, I'm trying to get everything better. And you guys could hear me over all those too as I was transitioning them. So I know that I can be heard in the background when I do that. So one way or another, I'm learning. Hey, John got #1 crown. Let's see. I'm going to do AI. All right, let's see here. Number 10 is Adam Pacitti. Number 9 is Nancy Drew. I'm glad that she made us stop by. Hollywood Toys in 8th. Carl the Fan at 7. Joey Numbers in 6th. Jen, you're number 5. Where's Man is 4. Yakov in the 3rd position. D-Man in number 2. And Fears Vlog in number 1. Hey, how about that? That's fun, yeah. Hey, it's a learning experience for me. I'm also going to be learning how to uh, add in things such as photographs or pictures into the thing so I can do thumbnails and show you the movies instead of having to reach over and going, here you go. I can actually bring it on up there. And once I get to that point, we'll be doing really, really good. But like I said, it's a learning process now. I know Hollywood Toys uses Streamlabs as well. So I'm learning because he's the one that recommended this. Let's see here. It's got Collab 2, Collab Camera 2, Collab Camera 4. So it looks like it might be able to bring someone else in. Let's see something here. Oh, yes, I can bring someone in if I wanted to. I can bring in 2 people or 4 people in on this to do a panel if I wanted to. I just got to thanks, Hollywood. Hey, I'm learning. I'm learning. Yep, Johnny 5. That's going to be my next Lego build as soon as I find those stupid instructions. So yeah, it's a work in progress. You guys are right now seeing the buttons I'm playing with. See, StreamYards, I know how to send the links and such with. Streamlabs, I'm working on next. Yeah, because I was stupid not to put them back in the box. Now, one thing I will say about the Liquid Deaths, like the Killer Cola and the Strawberry Terror and some of the other ones, I don't drink them fast. I sip them. Now, in my old days with Coke and Diet and Dr. Pepper and the other ones, I would just take and chug, 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 chug. This here, it lets me sip on them. Oh, yeah. Last night, I debuted. Oh, by the way, I went and got myself the Supergirl meal from KFC. They came with the Krypton cooler in a Supergirl cup. It came with 3 sauces. Oh, by the way, yes, I do have the fry container because it's got Supergirl on it, Supergirl on the back. But it came with 3 sauces. Supergirl's Solar Honey Mustard Sauce. Ruthie's Sweet Chili Revenge, which is basically the sweet chili. And Lobo's Wild Ranch. Now I think this is their jalapeno ranch one that they discontinued using. So yeah, and I still have a one or two of the Wednesday mystery sauces still from that one. Let's see. You're gonna go right there. And the other item that came with the meal, I've not opened it yet, guys. I'm keeping the bag. Because you never know how much these things will go for one day. Yes, I do collect this stuff. Mystery. One of five. One of these five. You got Ruthie, Lobo, Supergirl, and Crypto. Now, just by the feel of it, I didn't get Crypto. Shall I open it? I gotta take that KFC stuff. I got this at the KFC place not too far from you, John. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Let's see what I get. I got a Supergirl. Oh, I got the Supergirl in the long coat. So you got the regular Supergirl in the long coat. I had a feeling it was going to be Supergirl. And it comes with a Superman emblem. Ah, that I have a feeling they're all going to come with the Supergirl emblem, but that's actually pretty cool. Unless Ruthie and the other one's going to come with a different hanger. And by the way, I got the tenders. You can either get the nuggets or tenders at KFC when you get this meal. They can do this, do this. Yep, crinkle, 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 little star. There we go. But it and you get three of those sauces automatically with the order. All three of those sauces, so you don't have to choose which one you want. You get all three. So I'll add this to my other collection of what they call bag hangers because I have a whole bunch of Godzilla ones of these as well, and I can debut those on the next one. Yeah. Ooh, but I'm always looking for things that I can get that have autographs on, like this. Seth Green and Hugh Sturbach autographed The Freshman. This is actually their comic book that they created, and it's signed by Seth Green and Hugh Sturbakoff. I've got like four of these. Each time I go to the Coliseum of Comics, I try and pick up a new one just to add to my collection. So I'll be doing this build probably on my next one. I'll make sure I set it up so you guys can see the work area for the next build. All right, guys. I do apologize for that. But let's see. I have been going now a little over 2 hours. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Say goodbye to everyone. I'm down to 4 viewers. But hey, I appreciate everyone that stopped in, said hi, viewed, even if it was only for a few minutes. I'm going to be signing off here very shortly as well. I do appreciate everyone showing up, joining me, and next time I'll have a little bit more and probably a little bit more entertainment for you guys. All right? But hey, Nina, say bye to everybody. She's over here just laying down next to Daddy, going, "Hi, Bubba." Yeah, I've got a couple of these type of cups. I've got a Grogu cup up there. But I try and get something from each one. I got the Jurassic World cups as well. Tina keeps using them. Thanks. All right, guys. I'm going to do some shout outs to everyone. I'm going to tell everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to Fears Vlog, as well as FearsMan26. Like, comment, and subscribe to Adam Pichiti, as well as Hollywood Toys, where you live the movies. As well as a friend of mine, Zach, the Incredible Impression. Just look for the Incredible Impression. Like, comment, subscribe to him. And also, like, comment, subscribe to Mama Bear 06. She is she's over 50 subscribers. Give me a second here, and I'm going to tell you how many she's got. I just thought about that. Let's let everyone know what Tina's got now. Now remember, Mama Bear 06, all one word, all right, guys? Hey, Tina's up to 63 subscribers. Congratulations, Tina. All right, at this rate, she might hit 100 in October like I had. Right now, I'm at 220. I do appreciate everyone joining me as well. I do appreciate it. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to our son, Freena Fan Texting Stories, and his other channel on Twitch, which is Freena_fan 2006. And to everyone, this is StrongBear19 going, be safe in all your journeys. May you always come home. And as always, have fun storming the castle. And once again,